Welcome back to Wii Sports Resort. Today is a special day. Now, last episode we found a little bit of a strategy, if you will, for getting strikes quite reliably. And this time we're going to see if we can... Well, last episode we did breach the 200 barrier. It was meant to go on for a few episodes, it just didn't. But today we're going to see if we can score a perfect game using our weird layback, Andrew Tate, Naruto-style combo pose to score some strikes. You might think that's bullshit, but no, the science is there. My intent now, I came in not expecting to have discovered the science. I have left a professor in the subject. A professor with a dodgy track record at best. And it's fine. This is all about refining the formula. We're not here. We're here to have a good time, first and foremost, but also get close to that perfect game. Yeah, we're going to refine the technique. It's not going to be perfect every time. I have discovered that the higher I kind of thrust my remote, it more guarantees those strikes. So in theory, we can cook. We can cook really well, actually. So again, we do this, this, and that, and again, if it goes up into the air, that's usually a good sign. Yeah, like I don't know, I've got like a feel for it almost. The two times I've got it, they kind of felt the same. I know. So if I can just get used to, you know, doing that consistently, life is good. And I think that's one. That had the right feel about it, but maybe I was slightly off. But yeah, it's all about getting technique down this time. I don't think we're going to get perfect this time. Maybe this is our first warm-up game. Maybe there's more to discover. Who knows? Maybe we'll develop the strategy furthermore. But what it seems to me, seems like we're just going to get a bit better at this. Practice makes perfect, first and foremost. I am just recording myself practicing trying to get a perfect game. Because I mean, God, that's a title in a bit, isn't it? Anyway, so line it with the... Like, I've got a whole strategy for this, and I tried explaining it last time, and it sounded really awful. But, the general thing is I, like, lie back, and then kind of, I press my knees to the edge of my, my chair to kind of steady myself and reduce how much I'm rocking when I throw. And then I put my hand on the left side of the Wii remote, just, like, good luck, I suppose. It looks like a Naruto move. And then, like, I hold it vertical to the screen so I can't actually see my Mii. Press B, pull back, and then quickly lift up. And something like that happens, but all 10 of them get knocked down. We're gonna get down to a science. Again, this is the warm-up game. We've only just pressed record. Don't worry. There's plenty more things that we can do this time. And, ooh, okay. So we're consistently falling into this trap here where these two are going. So to me... That's screaming perhaps we need to move like a bit more to the left, like here. Maybe have it dead on and then whoop. That felt like it. That felt like one. Ooh! Again, whenever I do it right, it's got that zing about it where you almost can feel it's gonna happen, which is good. You know, it's like, and doing it again here, and then just whoop. Again. Like I don't know. Best way to describe it. You know when you're on like a fun fair ride and like your heart does a little bit of a jump in your chest. That's kind of what I'm getting, or like trying to get. So let's go again, and whoop, felt my heart go, but I think I may have twisted by accident, but no. Apparently if I make my heart palpitate, we good. And goddamn, 3 strikes in round 10, I have not seen that before. 1-8-1, we came close to beating last game. We might even hit pro at some point, you know? All the milestones are laid out for us, we just gotta nail them. So, again, this is all about developing the strategy. It's a developing one after all. So let's do it again. Again, I'm recording this. Okay, my heart did the thing, and the pins did not do their thing, but it's fine, it's fine. Again, if we score well, it increases our rank, and that gets us closer to pro, which I just think is neat. So I'm not going to junk at any game that doesn't like a perfect one, because I think practice ultimately makes perfect, and I think getting the performing under pressure is just as important as getting this technique good. You know, playing full games just makes more sense to me. Also from like just a general content thing. So. Whoop, it's like, I kind of want it to lift me out the chair with how much upwards force I'm sending this Wii remote with. Like, I don't want it touching the lane until I need it to touch the lane. Like, I think that's decent. Like, I wonder if this strategy would work in the real world. Get me to 1,000 subs before the end of the year, and I will do a bowling vlog where we test this strategy. Maybe not with a Wii mode, but similar, you know, positioning, bowling strat. We'll see if we can recreate this strike in real life. And, oh yeah, no, that wasn't it. It's like, I don't know, I feel like I'm developing my 6th sense for this, you know? It's like, you know, I'm getting like attuned to it, so maybe can we perform like a lower performance version of this? No. Okay. It's like so many strikes, man. It's crazy. It genuinely is crazy to me that I've like I figured it out, and I wasn't even, like, particularly planning to find it. Like, last episode, if you don't know, we were aiming from over here and then trying to get it to curve to the right naturally, and oh, so close. But we just accidentally stumbled that this was the best one to go for. Which to me is kind of funny. It's just a matter of persistency now. But I don't know, I think as though we got this. As long as you don't mind my chair creaking as I, like, you know, like literally try and elevate myself up and down from it. In a desperate bid to try and make it score. Okay. Again, I care about my score for the, oh! It had the chance if I hit it maybe a tad bit more to the left to have actually hit that, you know? Again, let's see, can I get 3 strikes in that final round? Like, the vision's there. I think I know roughly where I, like, need to be taking the Wii remote to. Like, if I can kind of, like, plan up, like, if I am able to sit in the same position and then hold my Wii remote, set it out, and then figure out, because I have a poster on my wall that, like, goes behind my monitor and by proxy my sensor bar. If I can figure out which character on the poster I need to, like, have my Wii remote at certain points, I think that would be a cool way to get the science down. But, like, I don't think that would work. I think I just need to focus on keeping it straight, so... Still, would help for alignment, I suppose. Either way, enough blabbering. I'm kind of aiming above the poster, which... Okay, if that pin was feeling remotely nicer, that might have actually been it, and... But I think aiming there is the right shout. And now, I've got 150. It's like that's an alright score. And plus 8. Yeah, move sideways, I suppose. But we are back to where we were last episode, before we played the game where we got no points. So it is literally just a matter of... hoping we can get this. And those 2 pins, I'm gonna restart. I would like to start on a strike. I feel like first impressions, you know, they set me in the right type of state of mind. I think, like, the disbelief we had last time towards, like, each subsequent strike. So, damn, these 2 pins don't want me. I just want to get strike. I feel like... Okay, no, okay, my chair had slightly spun, so maybe that was, like, slightly throwing me off, you know, and then... Oh, and... I turned to Pac-Man there. I've never seen that before. Now it feels like it's taunting me now slightly. It's like, yeah, I mean you could pop off, but what if we gave you the split to end all splits? What do you mean you're mad at us? Okay, and again, if we do the strap where I lift myself out of my chair, greatness is all but guaranteed. Is it, like, healthy? No, but it clearly works. We just gotta. I think maybe it has to do with, like, the exact alignment, because we have been kind of here, there, everywhere with it. Maybe, like, you know, after this recording, I go back and analyze this and last episode and see when I'm using this one specifically, whereabouts it's aligned, so we can have it just to the left of, in the line towards the middle, in the line towards the right and left. So it's like, I think having it off to the left is the better shout, and we'll test that now. That was a pretty bad throw, so I'm going to try again. Not just because, you know, the strategy I was saying I think works failed. Definitely not. But I think that's it if I'm able to get the throwing right. So again, again I changed how I was sat. So now, it's like, oh, if that guy didn't do the 360 around it, I think that would have been it. I think the game's trying to bamboozle me because I'm getting too close to the truth, you know. But still, it seems the spare master is in the building, so you know, we'll take that. I don't think I've pulled back fast enough there. Oh no. Okay, well, I will take strike. Again, it's on round 5, but this is practice. We're doing this mainly just to get our score higher for pro. And oh, again, these pins, they like dance around the ones on the left. It's like deviously mean, and that's like the straightest ball I've thrown all year. Still, I like to think, personally, not doing too bad a job here. Again, you got to consider last episode I did not anticipate to be doing this at all. I just came on to chill and aim for 200. This strike development is a new thing. Although I think I'm going to check the scorecard after this one. Okay, got a double. Is every single one so far been a strike or a spare? It has. Pleasant. Nice little thing, that. I don't think I'll be able to... It'll probably, like, dump me now. You know, it'll be like, haha, like hell you're going to get another strike. Alright. It's like, okay, I've got to get 3 more in a row. Something's telling me it's not going to happen. It was never meant to be. It's going to miss. It's going to miss. Oh, it's going to miss. Now I'm going to go for the spare, but something tells me that the spare isn't going to be... Whew! On Mount fucking Olympus was like, nah, he can hit that. Who? What divine spirit was like, nah, it's in the stars. It's in the stars. You can have this one. But not this one. And at the very last one. Fair enough, but 213, that is a new record. Oh, we might get pro.
It's a new record.
Okay.
X, you did it.
Oh my god. What were those objectives? I'm going to quickly check that. We got 2 of them. We had the first 2 already filled in. So we had Pro Bowler, get a score of 200 points or more. This means, for example, getting all strikes and spares with at least 1 double. Very little margin forever. You can't get the stamp in team play. Huh. And then no pin standing. Score a strike or a spare on every frame except the 3rd row of the 10th frame, which doesn't count. You can't get this in team play. So the last one is Kingpin, which is score a strike on every round. That's 12 consecutive strikes for a thumping 300 points. You can't get the stamp in team play. I like that. I like how that music changes as it goes on. Right now, we need to get into position. We need to exercise the control we had over this last episode and just see, can we recreate what we were looking for? No, we can. Are we going to recreate the split from last game instead? Oh, we are. Oh, we are. I love that. I love that we don't get the spare, but we get like one of the more impressive splits I think we've ever done. It's like, you win some, you lose some. You wish that again. It's such a rush to run into the gut of that other pin. It's like, I know you could have hit that pin. Still, game full of spares. I am more than happy with. We just gotta keep it up. And I think honestly, maybe we can get it down to a rhythm. Like I'm thinking, because I put a lot of effort into it. I was saying before, it kind of needs to make my heart feel like it jumps. If we can maybe get it down to like a more like, let's just throw it normally on this one, see what happens. Hop and okay, yeah. No, I think the strategy knows best. Still got a spare. 4 frames of spares in a row. It's like not exactly what I'm here for when I'm saying I'm here for a perfect game. But then again, I'm not here for that either. Who? No, I think I know what I can do with that though. I was aiming in between for it to hit both and then have the right one hit the one on the far right. It's like, there was like a shot, you gotta admit. Right, anyway, hop, and, oh, see what I mean? The pins, it curved around it. That, like, one of these pins is almost guaranteed to have some sort of force field on it where it's like, nah, you no such impulse. It's like, calm down, you ain't a stripper. But still, I'm enjoying this. I'm enjoying this, like, silly, stupid bowling strat, but I'm not enjoying the fact we haven't got any strikes this game. It's cringe. It's cringe. It's like, what are we going to do about it? So we're going to aim here, and we're just going to... Again, I put my whole, like, elevation into that. Nah, I overdid it. It's like, again, it gives me the split when, I fly too close to the sun. I get too confident. It's like, now, have the splits, just so you know who's really in charge. But, that felt right. That felt right. Okay. I think genuinely, I'm either law of attractioning that, or that is like the kind of feeling I want to go for. So, that didn't feel right, but yeah, that's like when the 6th sense doesn't trigger. That's when we know it. We got to be worried. And not even 1 pin. Damn. 147. I have a feeling we're going to decrease for that. Oh no! We're just gonna pop off. We're just gonna pop off. So again, I'm gonna change how I'm sitting slightly, just so my legs hurt less. Again, like I think reducing swivel is definitely a good shot at doing this. It's just a matter of not making my legs hurt. Those 2 pins, they're like an omen. If I can get a strike in the first frame, I'd very much like that. It's just a matter of getting it consistent. So that felt right. That felt right, and it wasn't right. Those 2 pins detest me. Like maybe. I'm going to try putting it more directly on this one, because that's happening because the ball's hitting a little bit too far to the... You could have hit the... No, you couldn't. Fine. We started with 9 instead of 8. It's an increase. Maybe that signals we'll get 9 strikes this game. Watch that be like some awful bout of... Oh, that might be it, that might be it. Oh, that's not... Oh. Look, I appreciate it being 8 instead of 9, but it's still like, please. Please. Guaranteed, though, not going to be that good at bowling in real life. All the time will maybe tell. Again, I'm being serious. 1,000 subs before the end of the year, and you get a real-life bowling video. Alright, that went a very different way, but it hit. Okay, well, maybe the 9-strike game may still be on after all. We just gotta stick with it. And we gotta stick with having our dreams crushed. It's this one again, right? I just want to get both of you. It was like maybe close. It was maybe like slightly close. If you squinted really hard, it was close to hitting that. Yeah, it's like I don't know how to describe it other than like when specifically I make my heart make like that certain feeling where it's like, please don't do that. That's the one where it's like, that didn't feel like it, and that wasn't it. It's like I can tell when it's gonna happen. I swear I don't have a sixth sense, and I'm not, I'm not overdubbing this. It's like I'm not sure what I can do. You can hear my chair squeaking as I like lift myself off it, with emotion. But it's like, ooh, that might be a new one. I put it over my head, so I lifted it up a whole lot, but I didn't lift myself out. We're gonna do it again. Oh, okay. Look, this has every chance to go flying into the TV behind me if I do it quick enough, but if I get a good game quick enough, it won't matter. Yeah, no, that's like genuinely a risk though if I let go of this, because it's in hot weather, so my hands don't exactly have the grip they normally do. If I dob that in, that's like, ooh, bye-bye TV. But I think generally it showed promise for those 2 strikes. It's an avenue. We got the one more just for the extra one time. Can we climb in the ranks? 181. I think we can actually. And 57. Oh, we're so close. Ending this on pro would be nice, I kind of fancy that being the natural conclusion to this recording. So we're gonna do the casual one. Right, that's like divine intervention telling me, watch what I'm doing. And okay, we hit two. So I can't, no, we need a better start than that. We need a better start for that. You guys deserve a better start than that. So I'm going to go back to the classic one, the one that slightly hurts my thighs because I'm literally sitting on the edge of my seat. But line it up, down, I'm up. It's the classic for a reason because we get the classic 2 pins remaining. It starts to marginally annoy me, but I think I'm going to go dead on. No, I'm going to have it slightly on the left and... Okay, that was not it. That was not it. Like, everything in my body was saying, that good job you held onto that tightly, because that almost did smash my TV. Other TV. I'm playing this on my monitor, for those of you confused. But, what the... Okay, that's really cool, but fuck you. It's like someone's telling me to just play the damn game at this point, With, like, first rounds as bad as this, it's basically just saying, be a man, play the game. So I will play the game. I had the feeling, and it would have gone if it wasn't for that stupid concept known as physics. Oh, God, I hate physics. Now, everything else here needs to be a spare or a strike to go up in points, I believe. So, please. Oh, you son of a bitch. I normally just end up as son of a, but I was getting that annoyed. It's like, God, they're out for blood. Right, and we're gonna go overhead for that one. Overhead? Maybe overhead is like the way to do it. I don't know. Maybe there's like some subconscious spin I put on it when I do the overhead maneuver. I don't know, but it's weird because I can't tell if it's gonna work. But if we get enough strikes, we might get pro at the end of this, and that's generally what I'm here for this episode. Perfect game can be next episode. Oh, it feels like whenever I get a split, something's telling me I'm trying to fly too close to the sun by getting a perfect game. But these splits, I'm sorry, these are more satisfying than the actual strikes, because the strikes are like more skillful. But those splits, it's like, yeah, I know it's kind of like the same technique for a few of them, but it's just like, ooh. Nice one. Love to see it. Okay. Let's keep this up. I'm gonna go here, then mid, then up, and then over, and like mildly to the left, but maybe to the right. I don't know. I don't know how putting it over my head is like guaranteed as a fair few strikes, but it hurts my legs slightly less. So we're gonna try and stick with this one if ideal. And now, all we really need is to do well in these last 2 frames. You know what would have been better there? A strike, but it's fine. Just get the spare. Yes, okay. Those extra points are gonna come in handy. Now we just need a spare on this first frame. Or at least a 9. I would love a strike, though. I would absolutely love a strike. My heart did the thing. My heart told me what was going to happen there before I even needed to guess. And then we're just going to get 2 more. It made the thing briefly. Yep. I was like 50-50 on it, but it made the slight palpitation that was like, that's all I need. Okay. For the one time. Final heart palpitation of the episode, hopefully. It made it briefly. But not for long enough. And that, 192, pushes us over pro, doesn't it? Well, would you look at that? Advanced to pro class. I'm happy with that. First time we've gone pro in something in this, I believe, other than Soulplay? I think so. I'm happy with that, though. That was fun. That was cool. Tune in next time, though, because we're going to keep refining these weird-ass techniques. You know, the Naruto, like, ninja hand. Do we need to move it? Use both hands? And, you know, we're going to figure all this, like, weird and wacky technique out, because I feel as if we're on something. As stupid in, like, pose and position as it sounds. I'm on something with this. I enjoy doing this. Like, I'm recording this the day after the last bowling video went up. I'm having, like, that much fun. So yeah, be sure to tune in next time, and if you enjoyed this time, then make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. It all helps out a bunch. But until next time, lots and all that aside, thanks for watching, guys. My name's been Neremik, and peace out.